Black Hippie Radio.
Good Wednesday, or shall I call it Happy Hump Day. You are now tuned in to BHIE Live, and I'm your host, the Black Hippie. On my left, he's back for the second time in a row, the homie LeVar Hamlin.
Yo, what's going on?
LeVar came equipped with this show with like some very interesting subjects, and I feel him on this one. We sat back and we talked, and my phone, I always get the ringing when I'm on the air. But we sat back and we talked a few times, and he was like, man, Joe, I think we need to touch on more subjects and more issues that's out there. And we talked about mental health a long time ago, but we never really like got to it, because I'm like, man, Joe, we really got to do our research on that. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that you can just freely talk about, because a lot of people suffer from it and don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And so we're going to get into that. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about that R. Kelly, the whole situation and what's been coming about with him. And, you know, new allegations that's coming up. And also you got Georgia. They're about to press charges on him and go at it. And, I mean, it's a lot. And we're going to talk about how do mental health tie in with R. Kelly and even some of these young ladies, teenagers that's been involved in this whole little sex ring. You know, are they suffering from mental health? So we gonna get real deep, and y'all can call in 708-328-8923. Like I say, y'all can tune in live. You know, just go to your search engine, type in BHIE Live, or go to Spreaker.com, type in BHIE Live, and it's show number 7, and we live right now, so y'all can hear yourself across. I mean, like I said, man, it's gonna be some real deep discussion going on. You got LeVar, he done whipped out the computer and shit. You know, me, I'm just gonna talk, and he said he got a story to tell. You know, how your day been going, man?
Hey, man, it's been going, man. You know.
Pull the mic up.
Oh, it's been going.
Pull the mic up. Just stretch it out like that. Yeah, like that. Now tighten it back.
Gotcha. It's been going, man. You know, something that we touched on last night after the show. And, you know, CL said he couldn't handle it, so I said, all right, man, I'll be in here the next day, and we can touch on it then. So, I'm good.
Okay, all right. So what you want to do? We're going to go ahead, we're going to get into a music break, then we come back, we rocking and rolling. We're going to kick it off with what? The whole R. Kelly situation, since that's the hot topic of everything?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll with that. Be back in y'all in a minute. This is BHIE Live, and we live across the air, live across Facebook. Get in tune. You can also get your music out here too with it. Live. 30 plus countries. I ain't gonna name them. I have to even be bragging. Be back here out in a minute.
What's going on?
Just enough for no jet setting. Tied up, just up. My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. Got them bitches wanna fuck, got them haters trying fuck with me. Yeah, they so persistent with their ignorance, consistent with this shit. I get a little bit more meticulous, descriptive when I spit that shit. Nigga, we really live in this jet. It's not fictitious. Ask your bitch, cause she been in it, impressed with how I'm dressed. And this ain't shit, babe, I'm just chillin'. I'm never stressed, never let them see me sweat. Asking who designed my sweat, examine me like I'm a exhibit. If I grew it, how'd I do it? How much was it? Where'd I get it? It's sickening, but I'm not tripping, love. I know how to fix them. Broke niggas keep whining, so I cop more diamonds. All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nice and dime. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days, I'm gon' be high. All my nights, I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleeping when it's over, even though a life will never die. All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nice and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days, I'm gon' be high. All my nights, I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleep when it's all over, even though a life will never die. Bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My My bathtub lift up, my wall doing 360. My bathtub lift up, my wall doing 360.
Yes, sir.
360.
J Pimp shit hard on a bitch. Talk the draws of a bitch. Backstage at my show, got 2 or 3 hoes, let them slide on my dick. Take a look at my wrist. You can tell I'm paid. Rich nigga shit, I bet your bitch give me head on stage. Made back outside, still getting head while I drive. Nigga so high, if I fall off, I'm still gon' land in the sky. Got lean in my cup, a room full of sluts, they all gon' fuck. A girl named Holly, gone on a molly, she gon' wake up with a mouth full of nuts. Current said hospital, Juicy J, double cup full of that UGK. Bitch, I shine like a UV ray, and I get head like a new toupee. Scared money don't make no money, I make your hoe open my door for me. I cop the Phantom, all black, I'm in the back with a snow bunny. Ferrari faster than a road runner, I bought that bitch with my show money. Damn right, nigga, I paid cash. Yeah, ho, I don't owe nothing. I'm feeling like Superman. I'm smoking on kryptonite. I'm living that trippin' life. Damn right, nigga, we don't miss a night.
All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nines and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days, I'm gon' be high. All my nights, I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleeping when it's over, even though a life will never die. All my cars got leather and wood. All my hoes is nines and dimes. All my clothes, they smell like good. All my days, I'm gon' be high. All my nights, I'm looking for the best time I can find. Sleep when it's all over, even though a life will never die. Bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. Yeah. My bathtub lift up, my walls do the 360. My bathtub lift up, my wall doing 360. 360.
BHIE Live, and I am your host, the Black Hippie, right here on this hump day, trying to get over on it. A little tired. Been up since like 4:45 this morning. I gotta be up and out at least about 5 something in the morning, so I can make it and punch that clock. Oh, I can't wait to get rich, so I ain't gotta punch that motherfucker no more. But you gotta do what you gotta do in the meantime. But we got some real serious subjects that's on the horizon right now. I mean, it's some of the things that's just been going on, especially with this R. Kelly, thing. And let me just say this: I know a lot of people say like, "Man, why y'all talk about that?" It's much more to talk about, but like I keep stressing and I keep saying, it's so close to home. It's Chicago. You have no choice. Some of these people we know, some of these people we actually know. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things that's getting involved in this, and it's starting to divide a few people, man. You got some people that's riding with them. You got some people that's not riding with them. I mean, and it's starting to become like almost like a culture issue right now, into being like people saying like, "Hey man, if you riding with R. Kelly, man, I know what type of person you are. I know what type of problem you got."
Well,
you feel what I'm saying?
That's gonna be a little hypocritical because, I mean, let's face it, you got Catholic priests that's been out here doing it for twice as long as
you still going to Catholic churches?
And you still going to Catholic churches. So I mean, we gonna have to touch on that too.
Not only Catholic churches, man. You got other churches with these guys, and also,
aunties and uncles been doing it for the past 40 years.
So I mean, it's something that people. It's sensitive because let's get it straight, not to make a joke about it, but 90% of us then got us one off, then rubbed us one off, while R. Kelly was playing. So
a lot of babies was made when R. Kelly was playing.
Right,
man.
he got different little sentimental value. Some of your best memories with a chick came from that music. You feel what I'm saying?
You remind me of my G.
And so I mean, like, it's a touchy subject, man. So LeVar, go ahead, lead the way, man.
All right. So the thing is, I've been searching. I have my time alone. I scroll down and I look at a lot of what's trending right now in terms of social media and everything, and everybody has a lot to say about surviving R. Kelly and everything that entails with this 6-part series that debuted, I want to say, last Friday on the 4th of January. And it's a lot of things that were already out there that we knew, but then it's like a lot more other stuff are coming to light. So the theme today in this first part of this podcast is we want to know your thoughts, your opinions on the R. Kelly situation, the enablers behind it, who you think is really at fault. Do you really fully blame him based on what you know so far? Because the man was molested at the age of 7. And, you know, like I said, it's going to spill over to a later topic about mental health and mental issues. But a lot of people, that causes mental issues as well in terms of being molested, you know, based on what I hear from women. So today's topic is, and please call in 708-328-8923. We want to know your thoughts. You are going to be on the podcast show. You are going to be on the radio. We're taking your phone calls.
It's live.
It's live right now. It's in the middle of rush hour traffic. I understand. So you can call and put it on the Bluetooth and, you know, let it play. But this is something whereas the rumors were out there about R. Kelly, because we heard about Aaliyah and people that was dealing with Sparkle and everything like that, even in our own hometown, but we didn't know the severity of it nationwide.
Right.
And I think that's what really took everybody by surprise. And when everything first came out with the video and everything, it was like, okay, it is what it is. And so we was dismissive. We said he was settled. And so now time goes on. Kelly really hasn't been in the public eye like that. And all of a sudden, boom, you have a 6-part series that's out here. My own personal opinion, I think everything really has come clear since he had like that 19-minute song where he confessed everything.
That was a long damn song.
And that was long. I went to sleep on that motherfucker, but and then the other part is that's not being talked about is the fact that I think the government's coming after him, IRS is coming after him for back taxes. So
that's minor league to what the fuck is really going on.
But you know what? Why drop this? You know, you gotta wonder, like, why drop this now? Like, is it something that entertainment ploy or what? Because you went through this years ago, you didn't find enough evidence then, so now it's like you're condemning him for it, even after he was acquitted on everything back then when you ran with your investigations.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you spoke on him being molested as a child, you know, and that could lead to other psychological and mental health issues that, you know, that could lead on in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's one of our subjects, which is mental health.
Yep.
So how do you feel knowing that you know this bit of information, this part about his history, and even him going on public TV? I forgot what the guy's name is that he went on, and it wasn't a guy, it was a woman. I think it was ABC. He went on.
Yeah.
And he explained, like, you know, he said he's not gonna throw no people under the bus, even though his brother then came out and said, like, hey, you know, this is who, and we're gonna talk about that later on. This is who molested us, you know, growing up, you know.
Right.
But how do you feel now knowing that bit of information about him, that he was molested as a child by both man and woman? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So think about the confusion that they put in your head sexually. You get what I'm saying? Because as a child, you don't know. You're in this world and you learning. You dig what I'm saying? And as you learning, you just putting the pieces together in order to survive in this life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So by him being sexually molested by both man and woman at a young age, and already you not being accepted socially in society by the other kids because of your deficiency of not being able to read, not being able to write. And we already know how brutal teenagers can be from us going through high school. You dig what I'm saying?
Just on
and let's not get it clear. I'm not trying to build no case, and I'm not trying to vouch for him or nothing. But when we're gonna talk about everything as a whole, man, because sometimes monsters get made into monsters because other monsters that's in the closet that's fucking with them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a reason why they say it's monsters in the closet.
And let's and like I said, let's not really put this all on him. But we're gonna delve into something a little bit deeper, because let's take R. Kelly out the mix. There are people out here that actually went through this who don't have
90%.
90.
Let me say this: 90% of your Facebook friends, mine, yours, and all that. 90% of your Facebook, I fuck that. I'll bump it up. 95% of your Facebook friends, I bet you, your auntie or your uncle or somebody cousin done touched you.
Yes,
I can guarantee it.
And you know what? It's like, if it's and we're gonna touch on it, because it's like, even with
Hold on, wait.
No,
so ask yourself, how did you get into such of a sexual orientation that you have? You know what I'm saying? How did your sexual aggression come about? Like I said, let's get it for the record. I'm not defending R. Kelly or nothing. We talking about human mentality. We talking about things that really goes on in fucking life. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
And here's another thing too. Let's take R. Kelly out the mix. Everybody has an opinion to say because it's R. Kelly and he's famous and he has money. And let's be honest.
Would you say he got power?
Yeah. And let's face it, he is a part of our childhood growing up in the 90s. We gotta face it. And the thing is, let's take him out the mix for a second. It's funny that the same people that are coming out attacking him won't put no shame, won't put the direction towards the aunties, the uncles, and the parents. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to look after their child. And there's also other people that went through this that may have a brother or a sister that molested their kids, but the kids don't go tell you because you're gonna defend family no matter what. Like, okay, you're talking about my brother, or my sister. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this is your child talking to you, so it's like it's gonna be knocked down or not taken as seriously, and you're not gonna be as opinionated. Mm-hmm. And this stuff actually does exist because it's a lot of grown women out here. Like I said, I'm taking R. Kelly out the equation right now. It's a lot of grown women that goes through this exact same thing. And when they become adults, young women, and confide in their mother about it, it's like they tried to tell their mother, but it was dismissed. But then when they come back and say it again, oh, well, why didn't you tell me? No, they tried to tell you. You wasn't going to listen to a child. Mm-hmm. And that's where it stems from. Like, now is one of the first symptoms that you go through when something heavy comes your way.
Some of these grown motherfuckers is child raising kids anyway. So anyway, that was just my opinion. But go ahead and finish what you said.
And I'm saying some people is like, okay, well, they'll keep that on the hush hush because it's within your family. No, right is right, wrong is wrong. Should no grown man or woman touch a child in an inappropriate way under no circumstances?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me just say this. And I'm going to say my oldest. My son is 16 years old, stand about 5'9", 5'10". And I still don't like to leave him around people.
Oh, man, my daughter.
I don't give a fuck if man or woman. I still don't like to leave him around people. I have always been that way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I didn't shit. I done been around certain motherfuckers and got punched on. You get when I got beat up by a gang of motherfuckers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, because I was, you know, my mother went out. Not saying my mother was a bad person, but, you know, one time she went out, babysit. But, you know, I punched my way up out of shit. But at the same time, I know how brutal motherfucking kids can be. Because one thing I never forget, I was a kid. Shit, I used to sometimes bully motherfuckers sometimes. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But, not to get off subject, but I would never. I can't understand, but go ahead, man. I just had to get that out.
Now, and you know what? I'm gonna piggyback off you. Like, I got a daughter who I just don't let anybody watch my. I don't bring anybody around my daughter.
No, you can't, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's something, like I said, it's something about daddies and daughters. Like daughters are special, man. And it's like, I'm speaking from experience, like as a father that has a daughter. It's a different switch that goes off when something happens to your little girl. You know what I'm saying? I can explain it. It's a different switch.
It's like somebody touched your mama.
No. What?
It's like you like somebody fucking with your mama, man.
No, I'm saying nobody's gonna touch your mama, but I'm saying when it comes to your daughters, because that's your seed. Mm-hmm. It's a different switch, and I hate to say it like this. That it's a switch that's even. Whereas, like, if you have a short fuse, it's even shorter. Like,
yeah,
you almost better. I hate to compare it to, but like, you better off attacking me going the mama route than coming my daughter way.
Let me say this. The reason why the switch is there, because I got a daughter too. The reason why the switch is there is because you also had how it was being a young man too. And looking at girls and talking to girls and how you also treated them too. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. If we're gonna talk, we're gonna keep it real. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't gonna give the whole rah-rah speech without, goddamn it, keeping it real with these people. That's why they tuned in. That's why they interested. You know.
Big ups to that. In.
You know, that switch is there because you know how much of a wolf you was. You get or still is. I don't know. I know what your life is like now.
Still a puppy,
you get what
man.
I'm saying?
I'm a puppy, man.
So I'm just saying. But I know what type of guy I was back in my day, you know, when I was smelling the roses. You know, that's what I like to call it, you know.
The roses.
Yeah, smelling the roses. So
chase the cat.
But you know what I'm saying? So it's like with me, in a way, do you try to protect your daughter from somebody like you? Is that your fear for how you used to be? Do you think that? Let's talk about, you know, psychological things and mental things, because you brought it up. So I want to ask you that.
That's a catch-22, because it's like you know, like my guard goes up because I already know there's no other man that's gonna do for my daughter or hold her as important as I do.
Okay.
So right then and there, that's the sum of it. And it's like, now there's the flip side of it, whereas young men or boys only go after one thing, especially when they're young, because like you said, we were young once too. Mm-hmm. And we know exactly what we were looking at. Mm-hmm. So when we touch on that, like I said, that's one part, but on the other side, I don't want to have her so scared and not let her send her in this world unprepared, because if I'm not here, she has to know the right from wrong, and she has to know the signs to look for. Like my daughter's first date, like people don't understand this. Like I've actually taken my daughter on her first date so she can understand what a man should do.
You took her out.
I took her out.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Now, let's get this straight. You know, ain't no other man gonna treat your daughter the way you treat her.
Exactly.
In your eyes, she's here.
Exactly.
Everybody else is here.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? So you're gonna go a step above and beyond.
I gotta lead by example. I'm daddy. I gotta lead by example.
I understand.
And
that.
I'm like, but the thing is,
I understand that.
And this is preparing her, because anybody who comes at you less than what
where did you take her?
You know what? I took her to Applebee's. You know
what I'm saying? Okay. I understand right there. I thought you was gonna say I took her to Roof Chris. I was gonna say, come on, no.
This thing, look.
Okay. I understand.
You take her to Roof Chris.
Give her a good meal.
You take her to Papa Do's or anything now, and
did you pull a chair from out on?
Yeah,
did you open the door?
Yeah, open the door.
Also open the car door.
Yeah, all that.
Okay.
But I set the standard of this is what is expected.
How was the conversation? Was it daddy-daughter conversation?
It was daddy-daughter conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's what you have to also factor in, because those same things that you do, a guy could be doing that to get in her panties.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So watch out for the catch-22.
Exactly. That's why I said it's a catch-22. Like I said, I understand the one side, but the other side, I'm like, look, a man is supposed to do these things, but he's supposed to be interested in your interest. You're supposed to also ask some in-depth questions too. And she, trust me, for her to be her age, she shocked me with a lot of questions that she asked me.
That's good, man.
And
that's good.
That lets me know she's ahead just a little bit. So, but you have to show them. You know what I'm saying? And and I'm gonna get back to like the choice and where I took her, because taking the Papa Those and say, okay, if anybody asks you out, they have to come like this. That's unrealistic. I mean, to me, she deserves it. But when you're getting to know somebody, don't expect them to break the bank.
Yeah, and that's
especially
that's
if you don't think you're gonna like this person long term. You know, so you have to open up a multitude of means of teaching your daughters certain things. And at the same time, that opens up a deeper connection between her and me. Whereas if anything is really bothering her, she doesn't have to be shy or scared to come talk to me.
That's how it's supposed to be. And I understand that from a whole point, because I got into arguments with people when they talking about some, well, how can you say your son is your friend? I mean, what the fuck? He is. Not only is he my son, but he's also my fucking friend too. And we got that type of respect, and we got this type of level of conversation and open communication with each other that we could talk about certain things. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to be. My thing is, if you lie to me, I can't help you.
Exactly.
So let's just be straightforward.
Exactly.
But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into some more music. Then we come back, man. We're just gonna talk more about this.
Call in 708-328.
Yeah, everybody listening, look at Black and all them, man.
Yeah, man.
Back
Call in. Corey said he's gonna call in. God damn it.
My old boy from the point, but I'm from Southwest. And every now and then I get put to the test. But I can't be stopped, cause I gotta come true. Ain't got no gun, but I got my crew. Didn't come for no beef, cause I don't eat steak. I got a plate of soul food, chicken, rice, and gravy. Not covered in too much, drinking a cup of punch. Topical every last Thursday of the
Daddy
month.
put the hot grits on my chest in the morning. When I was sick, Mary had the hot soup boiling, didn't know why, but it felt so good. Like some waffles in the morning, headed back to the woods. Now I'm full as a tick, got some soul on blast and a cassette. Food for my brain and haven't stopped learning yet. Hot wings from Mojo's, got my forehead sweat. Celery and blue cheese on my menu
allow
next.
my body to lie still. Tie-faced grooms surround me like cancer drill. We were second-hand off the coast, but only to me matters worse. Plus I'm getting pimped by this temp-lady jacket from Optima. Staffing niggas, laughing, shut up clown, don't talk to me like that. Nigga, I'm stupid of course, living day by day. And you ain't hard trick, hell you say.
It's such a blessing when my eyes get to see the sunrise. I'm ready to begin. Another chance to get further away from where I've been, but I never forget. Everything I went through, I appreciate the shit. Because if I had a wit and took the ease away, wouldn't be the strong nigga that I am today. Everything that I did, different things I was told, just ended up being food for my soul.
It's your soul food, well lit, good old-fashioned soul food. Alright. Everything is for free, as good as it can be. Come and get some soul food.
Sunday morning, where you eating at? I'm on 1365, Wichita Drive, on Bird, with a stove ride. Church of dropping chicken in yesterday's grease, then go together with this quarter Mickey's. Last night, hanging over from a good time. Yeah, beef is cheaper, but it's pumped with red dot between two pieces of bread. Thought it looked good with them hairy legs. Wish I could cut her up, but my stomach come before sex. A house full of hoes. Now what's the ingredient? Spaghetti plus a monthly flow.
They know they're making it hard on the yard. Fuck Chris Darden, fuck Marshall Claw. Taking us when we in the spotlight for a joke. Changing by the day, I see it's getting bigger in my square. Bigger than Linux from the outside with the stare. No money to go inside. Tamika and Tiffany outside, tripping and skipping rope to the beats from my Jeep as I speak. What's up from the driver's seat?
A heap of help on the fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens too big for my jeans. Smoke steams from under the lid that's on the pot. Ain't never had a lot, but thankful for the little that I got. Why not me? Fast food got me feeling sick. Them crackers think they slick by trying to make this bullshit affordable. I thank the Lord that my voice was recordable. Soul food.
Hold policy is what I write. And Miss Lady acting like we in jail. Says she ain't got no extra hush puppies to sell. Bankhead seafood, making me hit the door with a mind full of attitude. It was a line at the beautiful JJ's Rib Shack was packed too. Looking to be one of them days when mama ain't cooking. Everybody's out hunting with the family, looking for a little soul food.
Come and get your soul food. Well then, good old-fashioned soul food. Alright, everything is for free, as good as it can be. Come and get some soul food.
BHIE live right here on this hump day. Me and I Hamilton. I call you Hamilton. Hamlin! Why the fuck did I just say Hamilton? Hamlin. I'm thinking about Anthony Hamilton probably. Got some good music, man. But anyway.
That's what we do. Karaoke. That's what I got, man.
You see how I just, just kept it going after the fuck. But no, man, we sitting back, man. We talking about some real important subjects, man. That was Goody Mob Soul Food. Discussing the whole R. Kelly situation, man. We got the homie Lock on the phone. What up, though, Lock?
Yo, Lock.
Yeah. Happy New Year, fellas. Boy.
What's going on, man?
You boys.
What's going on?
You tell us, man. We missing you down here.
Yeah, man. I hear y'all out there. I'm just finishing up, work literally just walking out. And I'm looking at y'all on my phone and talking about, something extremely important. I wish I was in the studio with y'all for this conversation. But I would say this because everything you guys are saying is really dope. And if you already in that mode, like, let me tell you this. If somebody, so before you jump into that, you know what I mean? I just, about you absolutely right. Checking your door out, understand how to be treated, how to be talked to. And it's a process of learning. I know Libby talked about the relationship that he and his son have. And it's the same thing. Like, I want you to be comfortable enough to come to me about anything, but I also want you to know how people should treat you. So when you out in the world and these things show up,
Exactly.
This is not the right thing, and this is not something you should be.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So Lack, we want to know about your input about this R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly, man. Like, this is the show about mental issues as well, so we're trying to tie the two topics together. So we want to know, like, your input after finding out, like, the man was sexually abused as a 7-year-old.
You gotta look at the time we living in right now. We are living in a very sensitive, a very politically correct time. I mean, just think, Kevin Hart off the Oscars for saying a joke. 20 years, 10 years, it was offensive. So, when you revisit this R. Kelly case, a lot of the it was turned so many years ago. Well, now you got the Me Too movement, you got the feminist movement, and people are still to that. And now bringing this back full circle, finished. So forget he got abused and he was, forget that. Dude, you had sex with minors. There's no coming back from that. You know what I mean? And he better hope they don't put him under the jail.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, and tying this, like, is there, like I said earlier, let's take R. Kelly out the situation. Do you fault, like, a lot of the other family members, man? Because you got some people out here that it's not R. Kelly, but it's like, it's your brother, it's your sister, it's your cousin, that it's your uncle that does this to your kid, but you make excuses for these people because going down the timeline of any social media outlet, you hear a lot of people that has a lot of criticism, but you have the same thing going on within your own family. What's your thoughts about that?
In 1994, 1995, when this stuff first started, R. Kelly was giving these families $5,000 and $10,000 a month to keep quiet. They knew ain't no way 14-year-old daughter, 15-year-old daughter, 16-year-old daughter out, 2, 3 in the morning, and finally come back and different time we living in. And all those parents that didn't say nothing, it's because they was getting paid off. And whether R. Kelly stopped the payments or whatever it was, you know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know on the background, but what I do know is that all of these people that wasn't saying nothing back then, it says something else.
Okay, and my last question is, because since this come out, everybody's like belling on R. Kelly, finding out anybody who tries to look at it from his point of view or don't want to support him. But these are the same people that, when you hear it on the news, you always hear about the archdiocese of some Catholic church messing with these little boys too. But yet, it don't stop them from going to church every Sunday and letting the same person that played with booty holes preach a sermon. So, I mean, don't you think there's a lot of hypocrisy that goes along with that as well?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. I think it's always that in every bunch. You got coaches that beat on kids, but you don't stop kids from getting into football or basketball. You know what I mean? You got places that you go out to eat, and they got lunches and everything, but you don't stop eating at restaurants. And I think in the same thing in the church and in food and everything. You know, it's going to be some bad apples in a bunch. But I don't think those bad apples define the bigger, I guess, responsibility or mission.
They don't conquer the overall bigger picture, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's just my 2 cents. I'm gonna let y'all go back to work. I'm tuning in, man. Y'all really, as always, man, we do a great job. So you boys keep up the good work.
Oh, appreciate it. We'll see you down here next week, brother. Man.
All right. So what you got to say next to what Lack said?
You know what? Lack brings up, like I said, that is a touchy subject, man. But, while Lack was talking, CL was posting here on Facebook, man, saying about the same thing I said about the Catholic priest, man. And, he brings up the music execs who knew about it that was cutting these checks to these people, and that they probably a little bit worse than that. When you mess with underage children, I can't say which one. There's no levels to the severity of it. All of it's bad in my eyes. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, don't be a hypocrite. Like, that's like, I can't stand nobody lying to me. Mm-hmm. But then you come to find out your mama lied to you. So, mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's my mama.
Right.
No, it's about the principle at that point. Person lied to me. You know what I'm saying? And you have to stand for, like I said, always say on the show, if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything.
That is true.
And so I won't tolerate certain things from my own family, including my mom, and I'm not going to tolerate it from anybody outside my family as well. Mm-hmm. And that's my stance on that. So
my thing is, and we're gonna wrap up today because we got other things we're gonna get into because we're wrapping up at 6:30. Me personally, even though I'm looking at the whole overall picture of this whole sick situation, I gotta call it for what it is, a sick situation. Me personally, I be participating in that. I won't be playing R. Kelly music. I won't be streaming it. I won't be doing none of that. Mm-hmm. It is something wrong with it in my eyes. And some people can say, well, you go according to the law. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But before there was laws, people did it in other countries and also here on this land and all that. We can say all that, but to me, personally, it doesn't feel right.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's funny
I condemn all that. It doesn't feel right to me personally.
Yeah, and it's funny that you said that because different states has different laws of limitations. Like, you can actually engage with an adult as a 16-year-old, as a 15-year-old, and depending on the state that you're in. And this is where, as humanity, as human beings, we need to come together and get on one accord, because you can go to Mississippi and be in a full-blooded relationship with an adult at the age of 15, and it's not frowned upon because you're not breaking no laws down there. But you come up to Illinois, you're under 18, you're a pedophile.
Right.
So I mean, at some point we have to get on the same accord as human beings, man.
It just don't
and
feel
morally,
right. It just don't feel right
yeah.
to me, man. It just don't feel right, man. To even look at a young lady and just see the innocence of it, and you just taking it away because you already know that your certain powers and experience and run somebody over who's new to this. So we're gonna move on. It's gonna be more to that whole R. Kelly thing. Like I say, I got Andrea Kelly. I keep calling her Andrea Lee. Andrea Kelly. Andrea Lee was her original name. Andrea Kelly. I got her sister. She gonna talk more about that. Matter of fact, tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow. We're talking more about that. So that's gonna be something dope.
Gotcha.
Moving forward. Let's
right.
get into the whole basis of mental health. Or did you want to share your story that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I was gonna say mental health. Excuse me. I want to dig off into mental health a little bit because we got a lot of people that go through traumatic events. Wherever you say it, you know, people go overseas to fight in a war at the age of 18, come back, they have all kind of PTSD and PTSD. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like ahead of myself right now, but PTSD. They have all kind of mental issues, man, and they try to cope right back into society. You have women that have been sexually abused at a young age, and that factors into their trust level and mental issues in terms of relationships to this day. And, you know, another thing that we don't never talk about is the first responders, man. Like, in Chicago alone in 2018, I believe we had like 6 or 7 police officers commit suicide, and we had quite a few people in the fire department that have perished. And anybody who knows my background, like I said, I do work for the Chicago Fire Department. I have encountered this in one way, in some form or fashion. So when I go to work, I kind of do come across these things. Personal story: I had a classmate I came out the academy with who suffered from this, and it hit home with me because one of the first things they said coming through the academy is, most of the people that you see in this room that you graduate with will not retire with you. Somebody is going to die in this room. And the first thing I thought about was it might be from like a fire or some kind of traumatic event, whereas you might actually get killed. But suicide or anything like that never crossed my mind. And this is what happened with this one individual. And it was a hell of a thing to get a call from one of my other classmates, man, like 6:30 in the morning, and he kind of told me, and it messed me up because I seen the guy a week before, and he was just like himself. Like, it messed me up because I did not know he was this. I did not know suicide was on his mind, and if it was anything I could have done to help impede that, I would have did that. I don't care if it was going out there, reaching out, making a phone call, or anything. So the thing about mental issues is, since we don't talk about it enough, is whoever wants to call in, 708-328-8923. Tell us a story where you've come across this, or if you're going through it yourself.
I got questions for you because I mean you tackle the whole firefighting experience, and I always want to talk to you about it because I told you my whole history with that about how I could have been involved, but I thought about it and said no, you know, because it could have been a walk-in for me to be a firefighter. But PTSD, it's not something that veterans only deal with.
No.
It's not something that servicemen such as yourself, I call you guys servicemen, firefighters, police officers, I call you guys servicemen. It's not only some servicemen go through, but it's also some everybody go through.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But first I want to talk about you.
Okay.
Through some of the events that you have been involved with and have seen, how has that touched and affected you mentally? Because you got to figure, we come from the west side of Chicago.
Yeah.
And we not unfamiliar to killing. You dig what I'm saying? We're not unfamiliar to losing people. But what we are unfamiliar to is seeing and knowing things live, direct, and right on the spot. You dig what I'm saying? That whole mental vision of actually having that in your brain. It's not a movie. This is real life.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying?
And that's we see it so common. Like, and I'm gonna tell you my own personal story where it spills off into my own personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And I still got family members who are upset at me because I don't process the same no more. Okay. Like I had family members that passed away, but I process death differently even among family members now.
Okay.
So like, and I'm gonna say it because I don't air a lot of my personal business out there.
No,
like
you ain't supposed to.
But I had my uncle Ronnie passed away back in March or April last year. And
that was the one you had went out of town for, right?
Yeah, and he was like a father figure to me, man. So it's like it rocked me to the core. And it's like it's like, whereas you know how you go when somebody close to you, you have that moment even at the funeral that when you finally see the body, you break down.
Mm-hmm.
I teared up, but I didn't break down.
Right.
Because I was already a year on the job and I've seen enough of it at that point, whereas I don't process death the same.
I got you.
And so that's where it messes with me on a personal level. And I got family members that say, man, you don't react to this. And I'm like, I'm not gonna process it the same way now. Like I am a little bit different. It's not saying I don't care. I just say I process it differently now.
Right. Okay. I totally get what you're saying. Because like I'm with you. I don't like to put my personal business out there, but when my mother passed away, I went through I ain't gonna say a mental roller coaster. It was a roller coaster. It was a hurricane. It was a tornado. It was an earthquake. It was a gunshot.
Yeah.
It was a stab wound. It was a choke. It was a punch. It was all that. You get what I'm saying? Because we look at these people as guides in life, until we can process life. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if you haven't processed life right away, and when these people leave, it's like, damn, what do I do from here? I gotta figure it out. Where the fuck do I start? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not more so of the death. You get what I'm saying? Because I think we all got that process.
Yeah, it's like an empty void.
Yeah. I think we all got that process of saying this shit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Whether it be health, whether it be accidental, or whether it be natural, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I think what we all forget is that God just left us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why I say with the kids, you have to better prepare them in certain ways to where they don't become as reliable on you. So when they know that death comes, it's hard, but at the same time, it's not hard to keep going in life.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And right now, I'm feeling you on that one because now that, I ain't gonna lie, my mother, she passed away on me at like 25. You know what I'm saying? To me, 25, you still ain't got it figured out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? 25 is like teenage years to me.
Yeah.
That's like your pre-adult. You know how to say preteen?
Yeah.
That's your pre-adult right there. That's what your 20s is to me.
You think you gonna get up to a certain age, with your parents, whereas they kind of come back and you guys can almost talk on a similar level.
So I wish
it's not so much as like a dictatorship, but it's more like a mentorship.
Exactly. I wish I had at 26, 27, I could run to my mother and she tell me, now your ass ain't supposed to be doing this. You get what I'm saying? Or you need to stop. That's what I needed, but I didn't get that. You get what I'm saying? But let's get back into the story. So throughout time, when I started processing and figuring out things in life, man, it was like I got numb to a lot of shit. It's also it's almost like I developed like a certain mental complex about myself to be like, it's me, nobody else. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, maybe that's where your numbness go, because you said he was kind of like a father figure to you.
Yeah.
And now that guy is gone, but he was a guy for you longer in life for you to figure things out before he passed away. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I feel like probably like you're more numb to it. You know, you say you didn't cry, right?
Nah, I mean, I shed a couple tears.
I know, but
but,
you
I didn't break down.
you did. Oh, take me with you, did you?
Jump in the casket and everything like that. You know.
Those are people that ain't got to figure it out in life to take me with you.
But there's another thing. Those also are the people that grieves the hardest, and that death sticks with them, and that's a form of a mental issue because you've taken that person for granted for so long, and now that person is no longer there. And there's a lot of people that say a lot of things that they can't take back, and because that is the case, they live with guilt, and they don't know how to deal with it.
Right. I mean, shit. That's a serious thing, man. That's a serious thing. So, answer the question. You never answered the question.
Okay.
Seeing what you seeing, do you feel like you sometimes suffer from it? PTSD? From being out there in the field?
Nah, I wouldn't say I got to it that point yet. But
do you dream about certain things?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think about certain events?
Yeah.
Because I know you told me about one event that you was about to punch a guy that did something to a little girl or something that y'all was on the same.
I ain't gonna say too much, man.
No, we ain't gonna say no. My fault. No, I ain't. No, we ain't got to talk about the story.
I got brother looking after me right
now.
Right.
We ain't gonna talk about that story. But you said that's what you want to do because you felt like it. You know what I'm saying? Because you was. It's like.
I mean, you have to suppress a lot of stuff because you in a feeling you have to hold a certain composure. And, don't get me wrong. I've been called the N-word. I've had people question my sexuality and all this other stuff that I know man to man outside the uniform, it would have been a different
outcome. Yeah.
But that's the one thing I can say is I've learned more self-control. Like before I had mad anger issues and a short fuse. Now it's like I'm a little bit more patient and what's the word I'm looking for?
A bit more reserved.
I show a little bit more restraint.
Yeah, you're more reserved.
Yeah, and so it makes me a better person in certain areas, but then the processing is different because, like I said.
So you one of the ones the Shield made better than. Right?
Oh the hell no, shit! Bring it down, shit. Hell no.
Well, I was just fucking with you, man. But Joe, but I just wanted to get that question out because, man, Joe, I never sat back and talked to you about those personal experiences. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And this we are talking mental health. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just something I wanted to get out there, man. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a music break. Let Bhre get this live in order. Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk what? What's the last thing we're talking about?
Physical fitness, working out.
See my weights in the corner. I do my little time. I may not be big, but I do my little time. I'm healthy. That's all that matters. We're back in out here, man. J Electronic. PHIE Live. Live and back show.
And they say if we'll only avoid any direct confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love us. All who oppose them are indicted as warmongers. They say we offer simple answers to complex problems. Well, perhaps there is a simple answer. Not an easy answer, but simple.
I got that black on black skin tone, actual fact syndrome. That's why I dropped the jewel in every verse you heard me shit on. Okay, it's a slumdog opera, the tale of a king whose name wasn't on the roster. My road to glory was road to perdition, and act 2, the turn, is just the memoirs with no omissions. We came a mighty long way from standing near the stove in the cold, the greatest story ever told. The realest niggas see the pain in my storyboards. The true believers say, Wallahi, I support the ball. My life feel like a highlight reel. This is lightning striking, feel how the zeitgeist feel. Get a slight chill.
I got these niggas breezy.
My swag is on 1.21 gigawatts, 10 trillion kilowatts. Hardcore thriller pop, Michael Jackson nigga rock. Google me, baby, understand where I'm coming from. My destiny's to hit a grand slam when my number come. All hail the lyrical, Grand Wizard Imperial. Niggas signed a dotted line with Hove, that's a miracle. And I ain't lead the thugs alone. The humble and meek will surely inherit the mud we own and shoot up every club we clone.
Let that bitch breathe.
The
flow is too atomic, the poetry's too Quranic. A young prophet Muhammad, and I could drop a verse to change the whole vibration, the whole rock nation, the whole live nation. So pour libation, beware but prepare for the polarization. It's the globalization. Want all the clergymen to notify Satan. I've been waiting, it's the notarization. I've been patient.
I got these niggas breezy. Don't worry about it.
1,000 kisses to the haters, cause they made me greater. 1,000 wishes from 1,000,000 slaves could raise a savior. 1,000 visits to these dickheads at these major labels. From Big Daddy Kane to Big Daddy Kane and Abel. You pay a cost to be a boss, nigga. I paid the wager, master both sides of the force, and plus I made my saber. Yes, sir, I'm a soldier of love, drowning all my sorrows and woes in the club. My white boys say that shit you spit last year, bro, was like a real fine Merlot in the cashmere throw. Some black chicks say he ugly. White women, they love me. My Asians and my mommies don't put nothing above me. I call it as it happened, the art of quality rapping. One autobiographical chapter could start up the rapture. And even though I walk in the narrow valley of death, all I see is green pastures, bitches screaming from the rafters.
I got these niggas breezy. Don't worry about it.
Black Hippie Radio Entertainment, BHIE live, sitting down here with one of Chicago's finest, the homie Levi Hamlin. We talked mental health. We talked R. Kelly situation, and that's gonna be a long-going conversation. Whether people want to not talk about it, or whether people want to talk about it, it's a conversation that's gonna keep happening, because it's like, as I don't watch like fans do. Mm-hmm. I watching like sort of like a psychiatry like type level. You get what I'm saying? To try to break down the whole psychology of why do you do what the fuck you do. You get what I'm saying?
Right. What makes you
I don't care what you. I care what you did. No. Let me say the right thing. But why do you do what you do? I think it was what was that movie, Concussion?
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not interested in why people live, interested in why they die."
Yeah.
I think that was such a dope line throughout the whole movie.
Yes, it was, and that was very intuitive as well, because you never knew that football players had dealt with those mental issues as
exactly.
Well, you know?
Exactly. So, that's what I'm interested in. So, like I said, we talked to R. Kelly. Also, we went off into mental health. I also talked to Levi about, so how to feel, and what type of not necessarily experience, but what do you go through psychologically when you see certain things, being a firefighter, and like I told you, me and him had talked a long time before, at the beginning part, I was talking about who I know, that's in the fire department and how I could have got in there, but the reasons why I didn't get in there, and that's part of the reasons why I don't want to see that shit live, man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna move on.
Gotcha.
Talking physical health.
Absolutely.
What you want to add to that? What about physical health?
Physical health. One of the things that I'm always talking about as well is we don't. Yeah, I got to do this now. But,
all you gotta do is just put it right there.
No,
right?
it's, I got to do. It's got the little cutoff thing now, man. Like we on the clock now. But
let me see. Get it back.
But no, seriously. I know a lot of people, a lot of my contemporaries, we're not getting any younger. And I brought up the overall health topic for today, for the simple fact, one of the things about firefighters have to deal with in terms of when they leave this world, we probably at risk for suicide, mm-hmm. and high chances of catching cancer.
Mm.
Yeah. So. And
in the health.
Yeah. So in taking care of yourself, I have to be a little bit more regular in terms of when I go to the doctor, and trust me, I don't get no enjoyment out of it, but I have to do it because I value my life as well. Uh-huh. And a lot of things that our life expectancy is cut down because we don't eat right. A lot of us don't work out like we should.
That is true.
A lot of us are in professions, or in the case of my uncle, like we don't go to the doctor like we should. Mm-hmm. And so it's like staying on top of these things. Like we have to go to the doctor more than just getting an STD checkup. You have to go to the doctor for a number of other reasons, you know.
Hey, that's hey, what's them plumbing? Right, motherfucker, go get on that doctor real quick, hey man.
We get that special, we get the other cream, you know. But I'm just saying, I bring up the physical fitness part because, like, even when you work out, there are different ways that you're supposed to work out. Like, I had a couple people that worked out with me yesterday when I went to the gym because they was like, New Year, I'm trying to get back, I'm trying to lose this.
Right.
And so, you know, earlier I had tagged them. I had to come up with another live on Facebook, but Mike Dale and Terry Peel, I know they do that personal training shit. You know what I'm saying? And they get people right, man. And since I started working out, I've had to actually incorporate doing the CrossFit exercises. Mm-hmm. And, you know, another person, David Michael, he works out.
Yeah.
You know, and...
Don't forget Rico, the homie Rico Dale, he works out.
And Rico works out. But even when you work out, there's differences in how you decide to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got 4 different ones I just pulled up. You know, you can exercise for endurance. You can exercise for flexibility.
Strength. Okay.
You can do it for strength. Mm-hmm. And the other one is balance. Mm-hmm. And if you ever notice, like, prime example, I'm gonna say with LeBron James. You ever see how he go live on IG and he has that little platform? And
I never seen it.
And he'll lift up on one leg with some weights and he'll practice the balancing. Mm-hmm. Like, that develops a lot of strength and helps him out a whole lot, even on the basketball court. You know, a lot of people say hate LeBron, but I have to give him kudos. Like, he takes care of his body in a certain way, and he does the proper exercises he needs to do, like, for what he does.
I got you. Actually, health is a big thing. It's a big thing to me. And let me take that back. I'm not gonna front. It's a big thing to me in my mind, but as I do, it's like a 50% thing. You get what I'm saying? That makes sense what I say? I mean, it's strong in my mind to be healthy, but at times, you know, I still fall short and I still fall victim of the things that I like in this world. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And, you know, off in the corner, you see, I got my little weights. You know, I do my little push-ups and everything else, but that's just to keep me strong and more active, because as you do, just like stretching, or even, you know, like getting a massage and all that other stuff, and lifting weights, it releases what they call endorphins.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I get when I do. I'm not the one to sit up there and be just balls out in the gym. You know, if I'm strong and I'm still willing and able to do, I'm healthy, I'm good. I ain't got to be the biggest dude around here. I just want to be strong. Exactly. So if I need to move a dresser, I can move a dresser with no problem. Right. Damn near 40 years old. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I do like this little small things to try to stay healthy. I wish I could do more. Right. And I think it comes from, on my case, I think it comes from a lack of not having that one person to motivate me to keep, you know, to push more. Because with me, I think working out, you need to have another person that's more motivated than you.
I mean, the one thing that people fail to realize is it's 2 things that you have to do when you work out. And I'm not gonna go into the nutrition part or anything like that, because you can do everything. You can work out 1 hour a day, and that keeps you in enough shape.
Well, I had read on the internet you can do 20 to 30 minutes and still be good. And that's what I do. Like I said, I don't do much, but I do like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
And it's possible because you have to find the right work plan for yourself. Mm-hmm. But even more importantly,
it took me a while.
Even more importantly than that, because a lot of people will say, "Well, it helps me if I have a partner." No, you have to have a goal in mind of why you're doing what you're doing. So. And like I said,
but some of us ain't pushing that goal. Right. Sometimes our goal is more strong and arrow that's something else. You dig what I'm saying?
And what I was about to say is that's how I had to find my percent to start to get back into them, because, and true story, I went to a fire one time, and you know, your heart rate be going so fast, and I was huffing and puffing after 15 minutes. And I'm like, I go and I work out a little bit. I'm like, I shouldn't be huffing and puffing like this.
Right.
But I was. I'm saying it on air right now.
That's because you stopped your regimen?
I stopped my regimen for a minute, but I also was doing a lot of strength exercises. And as you deal with a lot of strength exercises to build muscle, you're going to take in a lot more oxygen, and you're not working on your cardio as much. So that's why I took it upon myself to say, okay, let me go ahead, and I jumped in. I do a CrossFit class one time a week, but I actually incorporated those CrossFit workouts and do them 4 days a week.
Okay.
So I actually do a class for 1 hour, which is the devil's ass, I'm telling you right now, but it helps you with your endurance.
Right.
I'm saying it on air right now for all the people that they hot asses out here and improve your goddamn stamina and sex life. You ain't got to take Viagra for this shit. I'm just telling you that.
Just get active, motherfucker.
You just get active. And what a lot of people, when it comes to working out, what they don't realize is they say, okay, well, I want the arms, I want this. But you have to work on your core first. Because once you work on your core, your midsection first, everything else falls in line.
Right.
And then you'll optimize the results you're trying to get. That's why I said it starts with the purpose, and then find the right workout for yourself.
It makes sense because if you're gonna build a house, you gotta start with the foundation first, right? So you gotta start with the core. It makes sense. Me, that, and you know, and I know people say, "Oh, these New Year's resolutions," but that's one that's strong in my mind is to get more healthy. Like first, before I go to a full workout, I gotta get them addictive things away from me.
Right.
Like the sugar.
Right.
The salt.
Right.
You know, I hate to say it. I cut back on the alcohol.
Right.
I cut back on alcohol a lot. Like I used to drink.
Let me say this. That's why it comes back to I say, what is your ultimate goal? Because I know a lot of people that say they want to build the muscle. And they say, okay, working out is part of it. But the next part they're saying, okay, it's nutrition. And nutrition goes two ways. If you're trying to build muscle mass, a lot of people say, well, I need to cut back on the sugar. No, you need to take in even more.
Sugar?
You have to take in even more meals.
To cover for what you lack.
No, because you're trying to gain. You're trying to work on muscle gains at this point.
I got you.
And so you have to take in more meals. Like I'm used Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, for example. You see how big he is. Do you know this man has like 9 meals a day? He eats like 9 meals a day.
I can't eat that much, man.
A lot of people can't. But
I can't eat that much.
But hold on. The thing is, you know, we get what you call black people meals. We get that big plate. We munch. But they have pre-made meals that's proportionalized, and they have to eat more. They have to eat more.
I can't eat
to
that
maintain
much.
those muscle gains.
I still got a salad in there. A Southwest salad, man.
Oh man, those Southwest salads good.
They gave me a big ass portion at this place called McAllister over there by my job.
I know about McAllister.
You know about McAllister?
Yeah.
So they gave me this big ass Southwest salad, and I'm like, damn, I can't finish this shit.
I still got some of it.
Yeah, I still got some of it. I can't eat that much, man. It's like something with my body, my metabolism. Even if I eat a lot, I'm gonna keep it real. It's coming right out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because my body, like, no, man, we don't need that shit with you right now. You get
Now, what you was bringing up about the losing weight part, yeah, you're gonna have to start cutting things back, but you have to do that in 2-week increments because your body adapts very quickly. And
they say the healthiest thing to lose 25 pounds a week. That's healthy.
Exactly. And then the key is you have to burn more calories than you take in.
Okay.
So you have to actually be on top of looking at the back of the cereal boxes and so on like that when you do eat these meals. And then you also have to say, okay, well, you can't eat a lot of fried things with the butter and the oil and stuff like that. You may have to everything will become more boiled at that point. Right. They did it back in the 30s and 40s at one point, and that's why they were so much smaller because they didn't have to worry about microwaves or nuking this or frying this as much.
That's another thing, certain things technology has evolved with the radiation of the microwave. Like I was telling the chef, like there was one point in time in life where I didn't use a microwave for like 2 years. Yeah. And if I needed to heat up my food, I threw it in the oven.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now it's like I got undisciplined from that And it's like, I want it now. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I need to get the fuck away from the microwave again.
Yeah. But you know what? I get older and lose patience, and I'm like, I can't take this
exactly.
damn long, and I be hungry, and I'm always on the run. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that one.
We're going to go ahead and take a music break. When we come out, man, we're going to give our shout out. We're going to give our rant, wrap up the show. Appreciate y'all listening. Kid Cudi, Mojo, so dope.
I thought I loved you so. I thought I loved you so. In the skinny jean wearer, flew for days in the OAA. Born so low, most fools couldn't price me. Silently stunned with a blunt full of PE. And I guess you know me, been in NY so long. Got trust they family, especially Brooklyn. Shout out to the Mahdi's. My bloodline runs deep, plus I don't sleep. Figure it's my pops keeping me away. And me keep my mind in the clouds for reality. These motherfuckers can't fathom the wizardry. Slow-mo brain ass backwards cowards. Take a shower, your attitude stinks. Wanna know what I think? Hey, my mojo so dope, bitch. My mojo so dope. Yeah, we live it. Yeah, we own it. Give a fuck about your lifestyle. Give a fuck about a motherfucking lifestyle. Cause nigga, we live this shit. Give a fuck about your lifestyle. Give a fuck about a motherfucking lifestyle. Cause nigga, I live through words, not metaphors. So I pass to be the rest of the freshmen. Play for Tartar, often the fade. Till I came to Park Art, said true things. A whole new legion of some niggas aiming high past the idea slang and praise Allah for keeping me away, man. A lot of my niggas fell victim to the dope game. Some things will never be the same. Wishes I could tell my brother something for some motivation to get him out that gutter. He's leaving behind a family and a mother. Damn, you must understand what I speak about this song. It's how I really am. Yeah, this is how I really think. You can see what I see. Yes, I really blink. Yes, I really drink. I really do rage. My demons at the cage about most of the day. Before I became the age to even rage, I was drowning my sorrows with some OE, nigga. Hey, we live this shit. Hey, my mojo so dope, bitch. My mojo so dope.
We sitting right here in the player spot on this hump day. Me and one of Chicago's finest coming about having to just sitting back, just talking about a random host of things, man. And be back on the air tomorrow. Y'all can always call in 708-328-8923 plus live across the Facebook. Tomorrow's gonna be across the YouTube, so y'all tune in to the YouTube, man. Shout outs. Any rants you got?
Shout out to the show, man. Shout out to you, man, for kind of put me on the spot because I'm like, this was on my mind. Mm-hmm. And given everything that's going on, I'm talking about with the R. Kelly thing. Mm-hmm. My personal opinion, it was just the perfect time to really bring out the mental issues because I read up and down my timelines and stuff like that. Man, R. Kelly's sick, man. He got issues. He's sick. He got issues. I'm like, there's some of a mental issue, which is something that we did bring up about doing it on the show, I think last year, but we just never got around to it. And I'm like,
I mean, you got to
present the opportunity. You
got to have a proper conversation with people too, because you just can't throw anybody in the conversation because you got fuckers that are ignorant. And they brain don't process real life. They brain just process jokes and entertainment and amusement.
Exactly.
And sometimes it ain't about the jokes and entertainment because you never know who you talking to and on how shit affected their lives. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why I say with me, you gonna get the straightforwardness. You gonna get the truth, man. And I don't know what to say. But go ahead and shout out.
But you know what? It's not a shout out or a rant, but the thing is that it's more of a statement I'm put out there. It's like we all either go through it or we know somebody that falls up under the physical fitness or the mental issues. The show today was about preserving life and making everybody aware to make themselves become healthier than they are today. And we do, as a race, as a people, we are very poor in relaying helpful information to one another.
That is very true.
For our own benefit, just to preserve life.
That is true.
And so this is just a perfect opportunity just to put it out there. So if there's anything that's going on in your mind, trust me when I say this, the minute you admit it and you say the words that come out your mouth and admit it without shame, can't nobody laugh at you. And you're halfway at helping yourself at that point, because you can't begin to fix anything until you admit that something is broken.
Exactly.
And so that's the point of the show today.
Mm-hmm.
And, just bring us, credence to it right now, man. I'm encouraging everybody to drop that pride, man, and get yourselves fixed up.
Man, it's very much a serious issue. And we wrapping up the show. It's been another good show, live and direct. I want to thank this brother, LeVar Hamlin, for coming on out, taking time out of his day to talk on the air, man, and bring up some real, I ain't gonna say real subjects that we all need to talk about and take heed to, man, because it's only gonna get worse if we don't address it. It's only gonna get worse if we don't talk about it. It's gonna get worse if you don't stop the people that's gonna continue this whole cycle going on. So, dig deep into yourself, figure out what you can do. It ain't always got to be extravagant. Sometimes it can just reach out to one person, to talk to one person, and let them know what's going on, and that can ease your mind. I'm speaking from experience, because I suffer from PTSD, and it's a whole nother story about what I went through, what happened in Wisconsin, and let's just say I'm lucky to be alive. But we're gonna be back in y'all ear next time. It's a live and direct show, Black Hippie Radio Entertainment, BHIE Live. LeVar, we gone.
Yo.
Enjoy live music coming your way.
You know how we do. Rockefeller. Forever. Catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan. Y'all feel a nigga struggle. Y'all think a nigga luddle. Hustle behind the wheel, trying to escape my trouble. Can't stop the greeting me. I'm talking sweet the keys, cursing the very God that brought this reef to be. My life is based on sacrifices. Jews like ISIS and fools that think I slip. You fuck around, you get your guys hit. They built me to be filthy on some eyes, do or die shit. For real, the price of leathers got me deeper than ever. And just think, winter's here. I'm trying to feel me, nigga. Politics as usual. Took my Frito to Tito in the district. Bless me with some BS, somethings I could live with. Stop fronting, and for the dough I raise, gotta get shit of praise. No disrespect to you, make sure your word is true. I'm taking wages down in Vegas just in case Tyson have a major night off. That's clean money, the tax right off. You ain't seen money in your life when it comes to this cheese. Y'all like 3 blind mice. I'm smoking bros who pump Willie. I expose the furthest you chilies. Ben is the poker nose. My portfolio leads to Don Corleone, nigga, please. 10-year felon, heavy on the wrist. I face use with the diamond blooded Jesus and blind your face shoes for life. Stride, jigger, I keep it tight, nigga. Politics as usual. Feel my triumph, never feel my pain, I'm lying. Low in the leather's iron, the best as ever came. The game changes like my mind just ain't right. Rewind, get this dope, I guess it ain't your night. Sucking me in like a vacuum. I remember telling my family I'll be back soon. That was December 85, and Jay-Z rise 10 years later got me wise. Still can't break my underworld tie. I wear black a lot, in the act a lot. Got matching VCRs, a huge Magnavox, 10-inch, green like spinach, pop ones, that's vintage. It's a lot of big money in my sentence. Hitting towards a meal, if venting I kill like that chick, baby, 1-2 cat, yeah, I do that. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping, the drawers from dropping, the law from watching. I hate it. Politics as usual.
Just jumped over jumping. Yeezy, just jumped over jumping. Yeezy, I feel so accomplished. I done talked a lot of shit, but I just did the numbers. Herzog and Adidas, man, you know they love it. If Nike ain't had Drizzy, man, they wouldn't have nothing. Woo! If Nike ain't had Dossie, man, they wouldn't have nothing. Woo! But I'm all for the family, tell them get your money. Yeezy, they line up for days. Nike out here bad, they can't get shit away. I stuck to my roots, I'm like Jimmy Fallon. I ain't dropped the album, but the shoes went platinum. Every time I talk, they say I'm too aggressive. I was out here spazzing, now y'all get the message. On the field, I'm over reckless on my Odell Beckham. 2020, I'ma run the whole election, yeah. I've been trending years, y'all a couple days. Easy in the house and we just gotta praise. Nike treat employees just like slave. Gay LeBron a Billy not to run away. $10,000 for Nori, I just copped it. Your baby daddy won't even take your daughter shopping. I done wore designers I won't wear again. Make them niggas famous, they get arrogant. Yeezy, just jumped over jumping. Yeezy, just jumped over jumping. Yeezy, this is pure luxury. I give him great coupon on a DJ Mustard. If you ain't poppin' shit, then why you rap for? Plus Kamoji just shut down the app store. And we made $1 million a minute. We made $1 million a minute. We did. Yeah, we made $1 million a minute. We made $1 million a minute. Do anybody feel bad for Bill Cosby? Did he forget the names just like Steve Harvey? Tell Adidas that we need $1 million in production. I done told y'all all I needed was the infrastructure. Now we hottest in the streets, it ain't no discussion. James Harden, Swaggy P running up the budget. Keep the work at my baby mama house. I'm a jerk, you need to work, you need to call my spouse. Yeezy, take a picture with me on Rodale. Yeezy, I might do my own hotel. Couches, which one should I pick? I need extra deep, I like my bitches extra thick. Every time I see the news, man, it bring me home. Call up DJ Mano, shout out Twilight Tone. We just blessed to be alive, yeah, ain't that the truth? So let's celebrate the life for Timbuktu. Metro Boomin, want some more, nigga.
Yeah. I like to take it one day at a time. I like to take it one. Yeah, I like to take it one day at a time. Yeah, I like to take it one.
Broken home, tell me what the fuck is wrong. Now I gotta charge a brick for a song. Trap guy turned into a rap guy. No suit on, but I still got trap ties. Argyles, pastels, and some neckties. Shorty on the pill, X-Files. 40 hit them, leave them wet, baptized. And you know I'm a sucker for long hair and wet thighs. Mama see the baby, this is Kama Sutra. I got a present for you, boo, you looking at the future. As far as the past, never mind that. I don't know who's finer, you or this wine glass. And you must rewind that. If you don't get it, got a taste of the good life, and tracks is what I'm eating. Yeah, my chromosomes read Georgia Dome. I see watch, I don't mind spending time alone.
Yeah.
D-Block.
I like to take it one day at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to take it one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to take it one day at a time.
I like that.
Yeah. I like to take it one.
Yo. Get the clip out of the ashtray, put it in the air. Grab my cell phone, call my engineer. Yeah, last night I was on one. Quick car wash, then I make them all run. I'm a different brother. Louis store, spinning chips on some kicks I already got. Different color, 40 Cali chrome. On deck, gotta meet with my connect later on. Down at Malecone, all the kush gone. Gotta collect on this mean 5-team parlay that I pushed on. Weed man coming with a half a zip. 30 minutes in the trap is a half a brick. Always hustle to get it, I never ask for shit. If it's family or money, I might have to flip. You know it. I'ma say it if it's on my mind. I like to take it one day at a time. Yeah.
I like to take it one day at a time. I like to take it one. Yeah. I like to take it one day at a time. Yeah. I like to take it one.
Never on a guest list, always unexpected. Getting so many checks, I should make a checklist. Looking at these MCs like they should make a death wish. Got my girl in the kitchen, cooking ambidextrous. Left wrist, right wrist, whip that white bitch. This is a lifestyle, I didn't have to write this. Look at my hue glow, watch how the light hit. Look at my new hoe, watch how the light hit. I done did it all except die, nigga. Too dehydrated to cry, nigga. I was struggling, had a time limit. I wish this Aquafina bottle had wine in it. I wish that pussy had a sign in it that said warning, if you hit it, then you mine, nigga. Damn, that crazy bitch on that crazy shit. If you don't make money, it don't make sense.
Yeah, I like to take it one day at a time. I like to take it one. Yeah, I like to take it one day at a time. Yeah, I like to take it one.
No further furnishing is needed. I believe we are completed. Dig, we all in agreement on the wallpaper. Happy with the color scheme. Welcome to the crib. A two-family habitat for humanity with a view where the insanity live. My vida loca was built like Bob Vila via God. He architected, I authored what I harbored. Jimmy Carter from Chicago's west side. Finished my construction, now behold the coming like contracepts. I'm contracept, the content kept from conversations held with the Satan on my shoulder, which led to steps that kept me looking over the shoulder like chauffeurs where my angels set. Painful yet merry, I ain't Jerry Garcia, Mark, yeah, but I'm grateful. Church. Heavy as heaven, I am Atlas at this, manage to balance massive masses. Pull my back without tilting my glasses. This was not pilfer from passes of OGs. This is so me. Ask us, mini mansion low, homie, low bony, but the rhymes is fat. In fact, just like a Rochester customer, God bless the mothers and younger brothers are hustlers. Cause she don't wanna sob at his wake, but he wanna follow in his steps. Bang his hat, learn his shakes, master his swagger in the bathroom mirror. Cop a Chevy, steady mob in his place. Yeah, it's just the problems we face. Look his mom's in her face and promise is straight. We just might be okay. The house that love built, that hard renovated, that Section 8 pays for. Well, let's pray for him, let the beat play for him. Put his struggles on display for him, cause he gotta go and face the drama with a different face from the one that he used to face his mama. If you look close, you will see it consists of a smile that hurts, an ice grill, and a trace of trauma. Little bit of his father, another criterion that's no different from a young Liberian who let the delirium weary him, living in the inner city out of his mind. Lyrian reconciliant. I'm cool, I don't foretell best. I ain't nice as MC, I ain't Cornell West, I am Cornell Westside. Chi-Town Rivera, Malcolm exercised the demons, gangsta leaning. We traded in this kufi for a new era. Chose a 44 over a mortarboard. I ain't accredited institute graduate. I ain't from Nazareth. My conception wasn't immaculate. I ain't mastered no calculus. A good addition to the rap audience. I backflipped on the mattress. They slept on me, y'all. What down, Joe? Knowing this half the battle. Fighting temptation. Have an apple. Shake the snakes. Hit the system. Let's get into it. Tabernacle. We just might be okay.
What it sounds like. We ride on our enemies. Biatch. We ride on our enemies. Hey, got some static with some niggas on the other side of town. Let my little cousin K-Roll, he's a rider now. What they want from us, motherfucking thug niggas. Used to love niggas, now I plug niggas and slug niggas. And my wrong niggas making songs trying to get with us. Must be gone off stress, we in the west we trust. To the chest I bust, then we ride till the sun come shining back to brighten up the sky. I mean he died, heard the Fugees was trying to do me. Look bitch, I cut your face, this ain't no motherfucking movie.
Then we watch the other two die slow. Castrated, entertaining at my motherfucking sideshow. Bam, set my planet mode. Time to exterminate my foes. I can't stand you hoes. Now label this my fucking trick shot. My lyrics running all you cowards out of hip hop. When we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies. I bet you motherfuckers die when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies. Bet all you motherfuckers die when we ride on our enemies. Take a journey through my mind's eye. You cross the game, don't explain, nigga, time to die. Say goodbye, watch my eyes when I pull the trigger. So right before you die, you bow before a bigger nigga. Now dry your eyes, you was heartless on your hits. Niggas love to scream peace after they start some shit. Pay attention, here's a word to those that rob me. I murder you, then I run a train on Mob Deep. Don't fuck with me, nigga, you barely living. Don't you got sickle cell? See me have a seizure on stage, you ain't feeling well? Hell, how many niggas wanna be involved? See, I was only talking to big, but I'll kill all of y'all, then ball, then tell the brat to keep her mouth closed. Fuck around and get tossed up by the fucking outlaws. Before I leave, make sure everybody heard. No, I meant every motherfucking word when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies. Make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies. I make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies.
I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. 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 I gotta get mine. Hey yo, I'm smooth as I wanna be. Step to me, you's a gonna G. Hell yeah, and that's the way it's gonna be. Puffing up on the deck and drinking mad brew, taking names, and after that I'm kicking ass to breathe. Time to flow.
Can I get a rhyme to go?
Hell yeah, Pac, and I'll sit back straight up, design it slow. They used to see a young brother come up, another punk run up. He'll have to get his gun up, cause I ain't taking no shorts. Like a Newport Ford exploding the floor like Jordan exploding on the hoop court. And I don't wanna be nothing like Mike, cause even Michael's life gets an itty bitty what trifling. And when you in the spotlight, you get jock, right? But you're not tight, huh? Bucking anybody trying to take mine. When will they realize I'm straight out to get mine?
Gotta get mine,
you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, your block, get yours.
I keep my mind on my money, money on my mind. Finger on the trigger, hand on my nine. I'm smoking blunts and skunk, putting holes in pumps and only underground funk pumping out of my trunk. Live the life of a hustler, high till I die. Giving them papers, making papers. Miss me with lies, picture me living out my life as a buster. I'd rather pop up a shot from my Glock and blast other suckers. I live a thug life, maybe I'm hopeless. Choking on Findo, trying to keep my focus. Don't let the punk cowards worry me. Keep the fame, I'm true to the game till they bury me. God gave me game, so I'm hustling. Pour out some liquor for my homies, Tupac is still struggling. My homie Bhre knew the time, whether it's rhyme or crime. I gotta get mine,
gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. I 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 gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. Tell me, can you measure the amount of applause I keep getting? Every time I pick up a mic and start spitting, the sidewalks of New York and start bumping, jumping around with my homies in the pound, and I'm down to the fullest. Now see me break that ass off proper. Did I shock you? Cause I got you in my pocket again. You knew Jackson, you jacks who knew me and my homies when I used to run it way back when. I boasted and roasted and coasted to the pinnacle because of what I do with a pen. It's vernacular precision, connected to lines in this division. Plus, when I add loops and flutes, it's guaranteed to sell like prostitutes. I never had a love for those who put it blunt. They want me in the back, but see I'm in the front, don't front. And really I don't need reply. Pull yourself together as you pass me by. I'm on a whole nother level, and those is left. I told you before, you can keep it to yourself, divide. So many people lied to have. It's funny what a young brother does for math. I got fractures, caught up in my everyday actions. Point, equal to your real satisfaction. Fucking anybody trying to take mine. When will they realize I'm set out to get mine?
Gotta get mine.
You gotta get yours, but I gotta get mine.
Yeah, you got to get yours. I got to get mine up.
You got to get yours. I got to get mine.
Hey, get yours.
Yo, Bhre, Tupac in the house, you know what I'm saying?
That real live stuff, you know what I'm saying?
1993, you gotta get yours out here.
Close mouth, don't get fed, boy. Hear me?
Yeah.
Get yours. Yeah. All the blessed hustlers. Get yours. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You a fool for that. Get yours. Yeah. Radio stations, you know what I'm saying? Record people. Get yours.
Yeah. She say you a goddamn lie. I ain't mean to say that shit, girl. I was goddamn hot. So we left the crib, now we in a goddamn ride. She looking goddamn fine. I wanted a bitch who was down to earth, but she want the goddamn sky. List of my problems. Got that one on my line that won't stop fucking calling. It's crazy how I made her that way. Every time I see her out, I see the hate in her face. Like, why you do that? Tell her you love her when next week you just want your space. Why you do that? Tell her you want her, but next week you do your own thing. Why you do that? I can't explain it, but you know it working for me. She text me, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But how the fuck can you hate me? When I ain't did shit, would be the real thing. She know I'm the real, that'll never change. I never been the one to try to explain why you catch them feels. I'ma sip on this drink, it's easing my brain. I got real shit to stress about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I got real shit to stress about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. So I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking that day. So I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking. I'm lying, it's a goddamn shame. We done crashed, we done burned, but baby, you the goddamn blame. See, I wanted love, but you wanted goddamn fame. Every goddamn thing. I wanted a bitch who was on the move, but you want a goddamn lay. Listing my problems. Got that one in my bed and she just wanna sleep. Fucking up all of the sheets. She only wake up to eat. Do this shit every week. Like, why you do that? Crying, you wanna be great, but sleeping until the next day. Why you do that? Don't got that much in the bank. We go out, she order the steak. Why you do that? She can't explain it, but just know it working for her. She claiming she down on her luck, but really she don't give a fuck. And I cannot make this shit. I ain't this shit, be the real thing. She know I'm the real, that'll never change. I won't be the one to try to explain why you catch them feels. I'ma sip on this drink, it's easing the pain. I got real shit to stress about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. I got real shit to stress about, girl, I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build you, now I ain't worried about shit. So I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking that day. So I found me a new thing, I'm not as lost as you think. Got plenty of queens in my hometown, all they need is drinking that day.
Yeah. Real life
See, back in the days, we rarely seen any progress, and it's a shame. Struggle so much, poverty was the thing that we claimed. We was raised with gorillas that were highly untamed. Leases represented jewelry, so we were unchained. Some of my dogs were killers and were slightly untrained. Nothing to lose, much to gain. Was an everyday thing. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. No jobs. If we did, we saying welcome to McDonald's. Hustle to get a bundle. Demeanor so far from humble. No mic above for entry, but we were ready to rumble. Quarterback the block, but sacks never made us fumble. Fuck crumbs. We took the whole cookie, even if it crumbled. We followed those rules, cause we ain't wanna be embarrassed. Like shots ride from 22s like he won Garris. We ain't try to be hard, but we had the desire to be young as they be gunning like a nod off the wire. See, back then, hope had the park, there were no lights, so we played ball in the dark, barely had sight.
Now when it get dark, it ain't no hooping at all. It's trap or dad, no basket, we just trying to ball.
Yeah, we balled as well, but those days it was different. Back then, it was only a few niggas that was getting in.
And now it ain't how it's when.
That's the difference between now and then.
Nowadays, we just trying to get paid. Fresh fit with a fade and a new pair of J's, and I'm straight. Sounds in the car on 22-inch blades, and we shoot without the ball. Come see if you wanna play. BC held it down when I was around, and with the rap, Dillo made me the talk of the town. Cheer, AA when I'm walking around. Pitching without the mound, crown still hawking us down. And people still kill for respect, so we HP, one living in full effect. See, back then it was all how we gon' get rich. Now it's when we gon' get those casino chips. Cause time's ticking and our days are numbered, and so many, too many went 6 feet under. It got me wishing I could just go back, but I can only imagine when I look at the Kodak.
See, back then, hope had the park, there were no lights, so we played ball in the dark, barely had sight.
Now when it get dark, it ain't no hooping at all. It's trap or dad, no basket, we just trying to ball.
Yeah, we balled as well, but those days it was different. Back then, it was only a few niggas that was getting in.
And now it ain't how it's when.
That's the difference between now and then.
I remember way back when, what we had to do back then to even survive. Struggle was the game we played. Money was the green we made for feeling alive.
We gotta go get something to eat, man. I'm hungry as a motherfucker.
Hey, yo, man. Damn, what's taking homie so long, son?
Freaking calm down, man. You coming?
Fuck! I see something. Hold on.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm tryna be what I'm destined to be. And niggas tryna take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me. My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men wish death on me, dawg. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. These pussy niggas put money on my head. Gone, get your refund, motherfucker. I ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rhyme, something special happen every time. I'm the greatest, something like Ali in his prime. I walk the block with the bundles. I've been knocked on the humble. Swing the ox when I rumble. Show your ass with my gun. Gotta tip a nigga, go ahead, lose your head. Turn your back on me, get clapped and lose your legs. I walk around, gun on my waist, chip on my shoulder, top bust a clip in your face. Post to this beef ain't over. Many men Wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men. Many, 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 many men. Wish death sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain. Joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. Death gotta be easy, cause life is hard. It'll leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred. This is for my niggas on the block, twisting trees and cigars. For the niggas on lock, doing life behind bars. I don't see only God can judge me, cause I see things clear. Quick, these crackers will give my black ass 100 years. I'm like Paulie and Goodfellas, you can call me the Don. Like Malcolm by any means, with my gun in my palm. Slim switch sides on me, let niggas ride on me. I thought we was cool, why you want me to die, homie, homie? Many men, many, 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 many men. Wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men. Many, 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 many men. Wish death every night. I talk to God, but he don't say nothing back. I know he protected me, but I still stay with my gat and my nightmares. Niggas keep pulling checks on me. Psyche say some bitch done put a hex on me. The Fed didn't know much when Pop got shot. I got a kite from the pins that told me Tuck got knocked. I ain't gon' spell it out for you motherfuckers all the time. Are you a literate nigga? You can't read between the lines. In the Bible it says, what goes around comes around. Mama shot me, 3 weeks later he got shot down. Now it's clear that I'm here for a real reason. Cause he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Many men, many, 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 many men. Wish death upon me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Somewhere my heart turned cold. Have mercy on many men. Many, 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 many men. Wish death upon me.
Check the vibe.
On the boulevard I landed. We used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the abstract.
And me, the 5-footer. I kicks the mad style, so step off the Frankfurter.
Yo, Fife, you remember that routine? That we used to make spiffy like Mr. Clean?
A tidbit, a smidgen. I don't get the message, so you got to run the pigeon.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, Tip.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, Tip.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, Tip.
So then grab the microphone and let your words rip.
Now here's a funky introduction of how nice I am. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram. I'm like an energizer cause you see I last long. My crew is never ever whack because we stand strong. Now if you say my style is whack, that's where you're dead wrong. I say that body and El Segundo, then push it along. You'll be a fool to reply the fight was not the man. Cause you know and I know that you know who I am. A special shout out piece goes out to all my pals you see. And a middle finger goes for all you punk MCs. Cause I love it when you whack MCs despise me. They get vexed, I will next, cause none can test me. I'm just a fly MC who's 5'3" and very brave. On top remaining, no home training cause I misbehave. I come correct and full effect of all my holes in check. And before I get the butt, the gym must be a wreck. You see my aura's positive, I don't promote no junk. See I'm far from a bully and I ain't a punk. Extremity of rhythm, yeah that's what you heard. So just clean out your ears and just check the word.
Check the time, y'all. Check the time.
On the boulevard of Linden, we used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the Viper.
And me, the abstract. The rhymes were so rumpin' that the brothers wrote the Zap.
Hey yo, Tip, do you recall when we used to rock those fly routines on your cousin's block?
Let me see. Damn, I can't remember. I'll receive the message and you will play the sender.
You're on point, Tip.
All the time, Fife.
You're on point, Tip.
Yeah, all the time, Fife.
You're on point, Tip.
You're all the time, Fife.
So play the resurrector and give the dead some life.
Okay, if knowledge is the key, then just show me the lock. Got the scrawny legs, but I move just like Lou Brock with speed. I'm agile, plus I'm worth your while. 100% intelligent black child. My optic presentation sizzles the retina. How far must you go to gain respect? Well, it's kinda simple. Just remain your own, or you'll be crazy, sad, and alone. Industry rule number 4080. Record company people are shady. So kids, watch your back, cause I think they smoke crack. I don't doubt it. Look at how they act. But off the better things like a hip-hop forum. Pass me the rock and I'll score 'em with the quorum and proper. What you say, hammer? Proper. Rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop.
Yeah. It's a man,
Ladies
Ace
and
Da
gentlemen,
Vinci. Sitcoms,
welcome
man.
to Sitcoms.
And I am Babyface Monster.
Yeah,
South Bay
style.
Chicago,
Yeah,
hip hop,
style.
radio. Let's listen to this nigga in the streets right now. Right now.
Hey, play this shit while you're in motion. In the city trying to make dollars touch. Another day, another dollar's not enough. This Windy City in your speakers, what's the word, Foley? It's all the same from the low end to the bird, Foley. Hey, this one's for my niggas doing biz. Single mothers raising kids, go ahead and do your biz. When I was younger, mama said I'd be a star. Built it from the ground up, now I'm here to take it far. I'm Ace Da Vinci, pimp, nice to meet you. Breakfast time, I ate a slice of pizza. Lunchtime, I roll a swisher up, and by dinner time, I don't give a fuck. This is my life, so I live it up. Drop the ball and I'ma pick it up. Smart mouth, come and get with us if you a bad bitch and need a dick to suck. All I claim is my crew, nigga. Still the same, it ain't new, nigga. Boy, I be on that bullshit, put Derrick Rose in my shoes, nigga. I believe in reincarnation, so the yellow shit, it ain't true, nigga. Go hard and go home. If you go home, it's on you, nigga. I should applaud myself. I did it all myself till I built me a team. Now my niggas all for wealth. That's why I call myself an American dream. Started out with no pot to piss in. I never had much, but the flow so tough that you got the list. See, all I know is victory. I got a lot of energy. Pimpin' came from Chi-Town, but I was born in Tennessee, which means I like 3-6-8 ball, MJG and Hennessy. Turn around, bump that you would die. Better act like you knew the shot. Alright, look, welcome to my project. Some haters can't handle. This just the intro, don't change that channel. Niggas hate but they lame, more squares than Flynn. Pussy stay in my lane, I show the way like a candle. See Weddle Jansen, my nigga, even though he Caucasian. Encore my brother, Slitter keep the way blazing. Babyface Monster, that nigga got bangers. Throw the L's up for them hitters, middle fingers up for them haters. See bitch, I'm in that caddy, and I'm on the way to get paper. This boy meets Wells Flow, and I got me a black Topanga. Back in the BWOTA, spit a flow in the coldest state. Live in the boldest state in the USA, the shot town in your face. Heavy. Yeah.
You motherfuckers ain't spitting like that, man. You niggas is not spitting like that.
Tell them. I turned up.
What do we say?
Smart mouth, nigga.
What do you want?
Smart mouth, nigga. It's fun. Stay tuned. Yeah.
About to be a star. I say I'm about to be a star.
That was decoded. We just decoded the Ace Da Vinci code.
The Ace Da Vinci. That sound like an album right there.
That's the next one. He do one like every other month, like every just dropping just.
Somebody hit me the other day for a rendezvous. Was it the wench that cut the goodie and the dungeon crew? Let's say her name was Susie Screw, cause she screwed a lot. Making a player hit that chunk at legitimate spots. Not no parks, back seats, and things of that nature. Had to hate your player. I'm kicking the door down, never said I hate her. Straight later, slayed the girl like Darth Vader. Made her from College Park and Fed, all the way down to Decatur. Like Jada, her whip was sharp and sporty, that was shouty. Saved the snake on eggs in a Beamer 840. It's foggy, I went to the crib to call her, but she lost me. My baby mama beat me, 7 o'clock is gonna cost me. But I still wanna cut her though, maybe she had to work. I caught her in the mall, wearing a real tight skirt. She was fine as what, I wanted to sex the girl up. She said, let's hit the parking lot so I can sick your duck. I said, cool, I really wanted to cut you, but this will do. I gotta pick up my daughter, plus my baby mama beat me too. She said she understood and everything was kosher. I gave her a little Will CD and a lovely poster. It's like that now, it's like that now. You better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now. Just shoot game in the form of story raps now. It's like that now, it's like that now.
Now Susie Screw had a partner named Sasha Thumper. I remember her number like the summer. When her and Susie, yeah, they threw a slumber party, but you cannot call it that cause it was slumber. Well, it was more like spending the night, 3 in the morning, yawning, dancing under street lights. We chilling like a villain and a feeling right in the middle of the ghetto on the curb and despite all of the bullshit, we on our back staring at the stars above, talking about what we gon' be when we grow up. I said, what you wanna be? She said, alive. It made me think for a minute, then looked in her eyes. I could've died, time went on, I got grown, rhyme got strong, mind got blown. I came back home to find little Sasha was gone. Her mama said she would've that be treating her wrong. I kept on singing my song and hoping at a show that I would one day see her standing in the front row. But 2 weeks later she got found in the back of a school with a needle in her arm, baby, 2 months due. Sasha Thumper.
It's like that now, you better go get the hoe about your bag now. It's about 4, 5 cats off in my leg now. Just shoot game in the form of story raps now. It's like that now, it's like that now.
Throwing things, yelling in a mad high pitch show. Here we go again with this psychopath. Miss, the neighbors will hear you, you misfit. Can't disagree with this chick without this tip. Price we paid to hit women. The most pretty chick got the psycho tip, you know. Stuck up soon as I pop up and see me with the next, she wanna tear the brother club up. Check her pants a number confirming. I learn more and more, some chicks are dumb. And you know, I probably get cussed if I backslap miss while she busy trying to justify who cheated first.
Rick, what would I want with this small chain wearing mouth trying to front?
I ought to cut her off and let another sue me, but I don't know, ordinary chick don't move me. I mean, I tried to fall in love with the bitty, but straight up just be with the chick out of pity. So although I know pretty chick shady, here I go trying to change went to a lady. Nah, man.
It's like that now, you better go get the hoe